Näitame teile ka, kuidas Eesti E-residentsuse programm on täiesti tavaliste New Yorklaste elu täiesti pea peale pööranud.
Aasta tagasi polnud Steve ja Simone Eestist kuulnudki. Täna teevad nad Tallinnas teoks oma unistust ja peavad päris oma õllepaari. Veel veebruaris aga elasid nad New Yorgis täiesti teistsugust elu.
I was in charge of a beard care brand, for men's beards, and
I was working on sales for kiwi fruit. So you work 10, 12 hours a day, and that's just normal. So you start, you finish, and then you go to sleep eventually. It was just very stressful.
And you never finish. Your cell phone's always on. You're always checking emails and things like that. He was dealing with an international business, so of course it was all different hours. As well.
Yeah, nothing like when you have a call at 11 p.m. on a Sunday night for 3 hours, and that was just part of the job.
When you take vacation, you feel guilty about leaving work, but that's what you're raised to do. In the U.S., you work really, really, really hard, and in New York, everyone works extremely hard. We wanted to get a dog. We wanted to play with the dog in a park, and we wanted to stop having to, buy air filters and things for our apartment because we could barely breathe. And
we were starting to be ready for something new. So when we weren't working, we would spend time searching, Googling, looking at different places. And we learned about Estonia, learned about Tallinn through numerous different articles. And it was a country really had heard of from the Olympics, but didn't really know where it was or really anything about it. But we just started to feel like who we were. Tallinn feels a lot like Brewklyn. Tallinn has a great craft beer scene. Tallinn has amazing air. You can get to nature in 10, 15 minutes. That's impossible in New York for even an hour and a half away. So this gave us the opportunity to say, we can go somewhere, live a different life, and have peace and have a slower pace of life.
What was the final push? Because it's such a big decision to sell everything, leave your families behind and come to the other end of the world, basically.
We had planned before to do a lot of research, but then unexpected medical thing happened to me, and I ended up in a coma. And then I ended up having to learn how to walk again. And as soon as I learned how to walk, I spent many, many months in physical therapy. And once I could walk again, I said, we're going to go visit Tallinn. We're going to go, let's see if we want to move. Came here for 8 days, and we went everywhere. And we just fell in love with it fully. We had already fallen in love online. And then in person, it was just even more so. And then we just immediately started moving things forward to get here as soon as possible.
What were your first impressions when you first time got here to Tallinn?
The air.
The air was the first thing.
It just smelled and felt green. It just was amazing. Driving from the airport to where we were staying, it's really cool, and just so many different neighborhoods.
The respect for both the history and the beautiful old architecture, but then all the modern pieces together and putting it all interweaving everything was just absolutely amazing.
Mõned kuud enne lõplikult siia kolimist said Steve'ist ja Simone'ist Eesti E-residendid. See oli nende sõnul ka üks põhjuseid, miks nad lõpuks kolida otsustasid.
E-residency was really the key to unlock a lot of the things we needed to open our business. It helped us gain legitimacy, it helped us buy a lot of the big piece of equipment, helped us sign the lease for our commercial space, helped us sign the lease for our apartment. It got us really a jump start for business, but we still needed to sell everything we had in the U.S., sell the cars, sell the furniture, and we still are trying to get our residence permit here. We're working on the business plan and everything we need to do to gain approval for our residence permit so we can be here. So it was a big help, but we still have a lot of work to do on our own.
I understand you're big beer lovers. You even got married during a beer festival.
Yes.
That's correct. Yeah. So it was her idea for us actually to get married at the Great American Beer Festival, the biggest beer festival in the world that's not Oktoberfest. So we went to the Thursday night, the Friday night session, then we got married on Saturday. So all of our friends came out and had beer from all over the U.S.
How have Estonians welcomed American beer so far?
Oh, it's been absolutely amazing. I mean, people are so excited to have something new and different to try. They absolutely love smoothie beers. which are like fruit, basically like a fruit smoothie with a little bit of alcohol added in there.
Are they different, Estonian and American beer cultures, and how?
Yeah, as far as Estonian beer culture, I think it's more that, for instance, there are not that many new beers coming out. They spent a long time working on each one. I think that American culture, we're, I guess, faster pace. And so in the U.S., every week there's a bunch of new beers coming out. Each brewery brings out lots of new beers.
What do you think of Estonian beers? Do you have any favorites?
I think our Pohjola is definitely our favorite.
Yeah.
We also just have friends over there as well. It's a great atmosphere to hang out over there.
Yeah. Pohjola, Puhaste, Sori are all really great local breweries.
What are the most popular things so far with Estonians?
People will drink almost anything we have because they're just really excited to try something new and something different. But yeah, I'd say the double IPAs and the fruited beers have been the most popular, the fruited smoothies.
So you kind of feel like you're in like a tropical vacation where you have something that's like an orange, pineapple, and mango all together. Fun things like having a guava and pineapple, and you feel like you're at the beach, you know, in a cabana.
You said that in New York you were working 60 hours a week. When you're starting your own business, you have to get it out there. You have so much things to do. Has it changed, or are you still working 60 hours a week now?
Well, it takes a lot to put together a new business and put everything together as fast as possible, because we have so many people also, they found out about us before we were opening, saying, please open, please open. So we were working all the time. We would wake up at 9 a.m. and we'd work till 1 a.m. And then start all over again, just 8-hour sleep break, and that was it. But we're working towards, I think we're getting closer and closer to being able to take breaks. We've already taken a few breaks. We've gone to see Viru Bog. And we really just absolutely thought it was beautiful.
Life is short. Owning a place like this was a dream for half my life. And here we could do it. It was so much easier to do it even than in the U.S. For us, this was a great opportunity to take a leap and just have a different life than just working in a corporate job on something you don't really care about.
Yeah, what I like to say is like stop dreaming, do it. Do what you want to do now.
At least 3 or 4 times a week, people say, thank you for bringing this. I don't know why you thought of Estonia. Why Estonia? But then we say all the great things that we love about Estonia. They're like, oh, I get it.
It really is a great place.
It really is a great place.
Okay.